Welcome to the Big Shot. This week we are in Czech Republic's capital Prague, the city of 100 spires, which is one of those captivating cities that will leave a mark on everyone who comes to visit it. As Frank Kafka once said, Prague never lets you go. And what a mark it left on us. 2 weeks of brilliant cricket in the heart of Europe, with some huge plays, crazy upsets, and a masterclass in cricket in the face of Sudesh the Beast, Vikramasekara, who keeps dominating on both domestic and international stages. Let's jump into the episode and review all the action from week 1.
And Samu Davitsi opening up. And, well, early on, we saw a little bit of carnage, didn't we? 2 sixes in the first over. Buyan, his bat was hot from the get-go. And, well, they needed someone to step up after his hand. He knew the beast. He didn't like that, so he had something in store. And this was it, as he went straight through Saba, who just kind of rolled his eyes at that one. He had to go. Just 5. I'm sure we'll see him. In the end, we saw something a bit unusual with a 5.
For Sudesh, but and Ali Hassan as well.
Yeah.
Keeping things nice and tight. Lakshmi Salvan in his last over as well, but it's just didn't really work out at all for Bohemians. Here's coming around the wicket, taking the big wicket of Sazid Buyan as Davidson Ramani.
Yeah, because Buyan seemed to be on. I mean, of all the batters, I think he's the one that hit the ball most consistently well. So that was a big one. And then Ramani stepping up in the field as well with a couple of good catches. And yeah, I think, we had the odd moment where they burst out. But I think they weren't actually able to score a boundary from the 7th over onwards. So that was a avoid by that as well. Let's go back to some of the highlights. And you can see early on, Nanathi Suaran went 4-4 and out as Javed Iqbal got the early wicket. The Beast was in business, and you know that he's such a dangerous player. This is one where Ashokan was tested early, but he actually wouldn't last too much longer because the very first ball he faced, he was gone, nicked behind. Credit to Aaron, he walked. But that was a big moment, wasn't it? And it just had the Bohemians zinging as Ritik Tomar, and he gets another one. And look, good keeping by Grover was important. You see, they all bowled well, really. They just took the key wickets, put a lot of pressure on the Beast. Ultimately, he wouldn't quite get the PCC guys over the line. Exactly right.
But there is a reliance on Sudesh with the batting with PCC. There's always contributions, and I don't think those contributions were there today.
Before, we saw at the ECL and even at the ECC, the Czech national team. This one was absolutely tattooed down the ground. And so you felt that at this stage, maybe there's still a chance, but then, well, this is a nasty moment, wasn't it? We saw Amit Rai going off, looked like he maybe damaged his forearm in that, but one man's loss is another man's gain, and Imran Ul-Haq, he didn't know what to do with that when he pulled it out of the air. The 12th man becomes an unlikely hero in the last. That one really was the sealer, wasn't it? Unfortunately for Udugalagi, he had to go for the big swing. He went first ball, and despite the last ball disappearing out of the park, it was a 7-run win to Bohemians and an excellent start to their fan code European Cricket Series.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some of the highlights of the chase. And Davitsi, well, he got a few gifts that he unwrapped in the first over, didn't he? Even though he didn't quite get him out the middle of the bat, he certainly looked like he was in the mood to stick around. And ultimately he wouldn't, because he nicked off. Nice bit of bowling. And this was the thing. Dutta Shetty did take 2 wickets. So he was probably the best of the bowlers, but even he was a bit inconsistent.
It goes on. Will the Guardians, still a little bit of inexperience. I was diving forward. We'll see that one there. Lovely catch. Inspired his team, but
not a great morning when you wake up and you see the Beast strolling out there, but it was Lala who stole the show here in the first half of match 9.
Yeah, playing very good shots. He tried to improvise a little bit when he was playing the delivery. He was hitting it to all parts of the ground. His pull shots were lovely. His cut shots, devastating. His square drives as well. So it's got a little bit of luck there. He did get dropped as well. Cost him. It's not often you see the Beast playing second fiddle, but United just unable to take that wicket and break through. It's going to be a very, very difficult task for them to get that 132. but they're capable. We saw that yesterday against Brno where they just missed out.
Hello guys, it's Mr. Maximo here, Vinny Sandu for the European Cricket Network. We're getting ready for day 4 of this FanCode European Cricket Series in the Czech Republic. I've been able to steal away the Brno Cricket Club skipper Dylan Stain. Well Dylan, look, I know it's been a bit of a mixed start to the tournament for you guys, 2-2. How are you guys feeling going into today's games?
Definitely positive after yesterday evening's performance. We fought back nicely, so yeah, we're more positive.
Yeah, and look, you did beat Bohemians, who were previously undefeated. That will give you a lot of confidence, I'm sure, but a bit of a danger game against the Bulls and Guardians, isn't it, this morning? You know, it's not easy kind of backing up after playing the last game the night before. Do you think you guys will bring some energy to the proceedings?
Yeah, we got lucky actually. We got a couple of new players coming in who arrived in Prague last night and this morning, so they're fresh, so they're going to play and rest a couple of other guys. So yeah, hopefully they'll bring in the energy that we need.
I know you've got a lot of fans on the European Cricket Network. Obviously, you played really well for the Czech Republic national team in the Valletta Cup. You must be really happy with the kind of success that you've had personally on the international level lately.
Yeah, no, it's been a bit of a surprise for myself, to be honest. Got lucky. And yeah, just riding the wave at the moment. It's really fun. Yeah. You
guys have been building something pretty special in Brno over the last few years, haven't you? I know you've been playing here for 4 years, but you know, you certainly you are really challenging the Prague teams at the moment. You guys must have a lot of confidence going into this season as well.
Definitely, definitely. Every season, to be honest, Vinny, we come in, we're like, okay, these guys don't want to play against us. But then always we just need to pass this one hurdle, just one small hurdle, the bloody semi-final. We don't like the semi-final once we get past that, but this year we're very confident. Have a couple of new guys as well. All the guys, they're confident as well, they're in form, so very confident.
Yeah, well, you guys for sure will be challenging for all the top honours in Czech domestic cricket this year. Finally, just T10 cricket. I mean, yourself, how do you approach it? Is there a slightly different mindset to how you bat in T20 cricket, with you batting at the top of the order?
Not much, to be honest. My role is just to bat 10 overs, essentially. So similar how in T20, just play my game, bat 20. The other guys, they can smash the ball. I'm not a big hitter, so I'll give them a strike, they can hit the ball. So not for me, not personally, not change.
Well, I think you're a really exciting outfit. I know you have had mixed results so far, but I suppose the most important games are ahead of you. Dylan, good luck this morning, and look, wishing you guys all the best. Stay tuned for more action on the European Cricket Network.
And that's it for this week's episode. Next time we'll review the second week of European Cricket Series in Czech Republic, where we will find out who will take the ECS crown. Thank you very much for watching, hit those like and subscribe buttons, and remember that you can watch live European cricket 6 days of the week only on European Cricket Network. See you next week.